Let me be honest with you guys. FC25 Ultimate Team has my sleep schedule in absolute chaos. It's in the mud. And combine that with my other job, I went a couple days without sleeping over the weekend, and I crashed yesterday, waking up with 90 minutes left to complete Weekend League. With 15 games to go, we cracked 8 wins. That's an absolute clutch. I had 7 minutes left with 5 wins, by the way, and we ended up with 8 wins. So let's start ripping some packs open, fellas, and see what we can get. We're going to start off with, I think that's Inform Kovacic, actually, and I'm not sure what pack I just opened. I just clicked X. This might be the Guaranteed Team of the Week pack. In that case, not a great pull. Honestly, no matter what pack we just opened, not a great pull. Hopefully that is the Team of the Week pack. It's not. We're guaranteed a walkout in this one, so, I mean, let's see if it can be at least higher rated than 86. I don't think that's very good. Is Mary Earps? Who else could it be? It is Earps. We're not off to a hot start. Team of the Week player pack. These paid out last week. We got Van de Ven last week. This is going to be Lukaku. He's barely above discard price. Hook me up with a Team of the Week Valverde. That's what we're looking for. It's not even a walkout on this one. Guaranteed walkout again. Give me something higher than 86, please, EA. No shot that I get Mary Earps in both of my guaranteed walkouts. I got the same 86 rated women's goalkeeper. Are you kidding me? Bro, why did I wake up for this? I should have slept in. All right, walkout. Striker. Kane. There's a silver lining. There's some light at the end of the tunnel. All right, I mean, that's good fodder. That's good fodder. If you got shafted in your champs rewards too, it's time to get into the trading part of the video, because we're obviously not making any coins off those packs. And yesterday, we got the Raheem Sterling SBC we've been waiting on. We actually invested in some cards related to this SBC, and I said, after we got those confirmed stats, that if this card was cheaper than the Inform Martinelli that's already on the market for 55,000 coins, then I would be willing to do this SBC, and all of the cards that link to this SBC would probably go up in price quite nicely. And then EA, the geniuses that they are, came out and made it an 84 rated squad, which, fair enough. And then they added the 85 with the Team of the Week, and okay, you know what? That's, pushing it with the Team of the Week, but I get it. And then they added the 86 rated squad, and I'm like, all right, now that is just way, way too overpriced. There's no way I'm doing this SBC. And then they add on the 87 rated squad, and you really just have to question the intelligence of the EA employees that are in charge of content, because I just do not understand how in their right mind they thought that this was anywhere near valuable to anybody in the game. I don't care if you're the biggest Raheem Sterling, Arsenal, England national team fan in the world. This SBC is more than 5 times the amount that anybody should be paying for it. 270,000 coins for this SBC, and yet an Inform Martinelli, which is almost the exact same card, guys. Like, the stats are basically the same, is 52,000 coins. And they thought that we're going to go out and spend 276,000 coins on an untradeable card that cannot get upgraded. That is blasphemous. And so I saw that at 6 p.m. UK, and I got on my phone on the companion app, and I immediately just listed a lot of my Arsenal investments because I figured that was going to be their peak. Bukayo Saka for 28,000 coins. I'm selling that because we bought for 29K, 28.5. We'll take the 1,000 coin or 1,500 coin loss that we get on that card, because there's just no way it's going to go up, because nobody's going to do that Raheem Sterling SBC. And I also listed some of the Walties we got for 12,000, made some profit on those cards right there, but we do still have quite a few, and she's dropped down to like 13.5K. Still profit, but not nearly as much as what we wanted on those cards. So that was the, Raheem Sterling saga. It ended with a complete anticlimactic finish at 6 p.m. content yesterday, but it is what it is. Sometimes we just get some SBCs that are a complete L. But Today, I've got an idea. Going into SBCs this week, we saw a hero upgrade last week, and this came out on Wednesday. The Hero 87 base upgrade. This was a decent SBC. I thought the price was a little bit too much for me, but a lot of people went out and did it, and I understand why, because there are a lot of good base heroes that you could get, like Yaya Toure. You could go out and you could get Marek Hamsik, Marquisio's decent, even Capdevila, who's not too expensive, still more expensive than the pack itself costs. And that came out on Wednesday. And last year, once they started this cycle, which was on Sunday, they had a casino SBC, a party pack SBC like this one, every single week on Sunday. So I would expect Wednesday, we're going to get another one. And this expires on Wednesday, which kind of leans into that fact. We might get a max 88 base icon upgrade or something along those lines. But when we continue to get SBCs like this, it means that we're also going to have SBC fodder investments go up in price. Now, we've already seen some of these rise because, of course, we've already had the base hero upgrade. We've already had other good player SBCs, not Raheem Sterling, not Nico Williams, but like Marcus Thuram and Kefren Thuram and others. There's been some good SBCs that has fodder up in price a little bit. Like 88 rateds are 19,000 coins right now, and you take a look at Katoto, those cards were about 15,000 coins about a week and a half ago. So they're up in price right now, but they could go so much higher. Last year, it wasn't until late October when these cards hit their peak. Before they started dropping in November with Black Friday hype, these cards were very, very expensive at the end of October. And I think that this year we're going to see the same thing. We're going to get some Player of the Month SBCs continually dropping. We're also going to have Party Pack SBCs, what seems to be every single Wednesday. And I think there's really not too much risk with these cards still. 85 rateds at 5K, not bad. 84 rateds at 1.8K. You could get these cards on bid for 1.4, 1.5, especially at content release. Content release comes every day at 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK, and we always get some sort of supply, whether it's promo packs, SBCs, whatever, and cards get listed on the market at a higher rate during that time of day than any other time, and that's the time you need to be sniping and bidding and getting your fodder cards. You could even go unassigned, which means that you buy more than 100 cards, you fill up your transfer list more than what you can fill, and now they're just sitting on your main menu. You haven't assigned them to your club, you haven't assigned them to your transfer list. Now, you can't open packs when you're unassigned. That's the downside to it, but they can just sit there. You could have thousands of cards sitting on your main menu of Ultimate Team waiting for them to go up, and then once they do, you can list 100 of those cards at a time on your transfer list and make some profit. I know a lot of people who have actually gone thousands of cards unassigned on 84 rated cards, and I think that you could do the same still as long as you're trying to get for a slightly better deal than face value. You don't want to go out and get Kimmich for exactly 8.4 thousand coins. Try to get him for 8.2 on bid, 8.1 on bid, 8,000 on a snipe. Do something to cover that 5% tax almost before you even buy the card. Then every 100 coins that he rises is going to be profit for you. And we can hold those cards until Wednesday. Now, when it comes to meta cards, these cards, we kind of nailed it. Now, obviously, I was sleeping a lot of Sunday night. I didn't get in during the window, but yesterday's video, we called out these total rush cards and we compared them to Trailblazers and FC24, saying their cheapest time would be Sunday. And that's exactly how it looks to be happening again this year. We look at the last year. What page did it just send me to? I'm trying to look at Trent Alexander-Arnold. All right. Trent Alexander-Arnold yesterday was 360,000 coins, 370,000 coins roughly. Now he's up to about 400,000 coins. These cards are going to continue to rise on Monday, continue to rise on Tuesday. I would probably sell Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, because I don't want to hold these until Division Rival Rewards. Division Rival Rewards are on Thursday morning, and that is always leading into panic. Once we hit content release on Wednesday, these cards start dropping, and there's panic, and we get close to Rivals Rewards, and then there's a ton of supply. So hold these cards if you bought them until Wednesday morning at the latest. Then sell those cards. And that kind of applies to all gold cards as well. If you have a gold Saliba, if you have a gold Griezmann, if you have anything right now that's a meta gold card, I would also sell those cards Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. But there's still opportunity to probably get in a little bit late on some of these cards. You've got Lauren James. She's recovering back up. She was obviously over 1 million coins for the first couple of days, dropped all the way to 900,000 coins. yesterday, and she has made a nice recovery to 975K. So definitely not the best deal anymore, but I do think they continue to rise for the next 48 hours. So there's definitely going to be opportunity to make some more coins, even if you get in a little bit late on some of these cards. We can also take a look at Road to the Knockout Team 2. As predicted, these cards are also on their way up today, especially the big cards, Kane, Dybala, Havertz. Even cards like Araujo are doing a lot better than I thought that they were going to, because that Araujo gold card is dropping in price, yet the 87 rated card has actually continued to rise, and Malo Gusto hasn't been negatively affected by the new Diogo Dalot card. He is still 440,000 coins. We've got some coins wrapped up right now in Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who is making us a decent amount of profit right now, but I'm really hoping that card skies up to over 300,000 coins in the next 24 hours. That's what I've kind of been waiting on for him. And guys, if you want an even bigger edge when it comes to trading, then this live service I cannot really push enough. It is very, very good. And everybody who's joined it says that they're very happy with it. Obviously, the early bird special is done now. You can't get in for a year. You can't get in for a month at 30% or 50% of the price. But what you can do still is get in for 2 weeks for €5, which is not too bad. Given the fact that futpeppy is the #1 trader in the history of Ultimate Team, and you get notifications on what to buy sent straight to your phone, what to buy them for, when to sell, all of that is very, very good. So you can try it out for 2 weeks. And I'm going to leave that link for you guys down in the description, because it is very, very good. I could not recommend it enough. On Sunday, we also got a mini release, the first mini release of FC25. We briefly mentioned that Diogo Dalot, who's 310,000 coins right now, which I think, especially compared to that Malo Gusto RTTK, that price kind of makes sense to me. And we also got ourselves a Dovbyk, which is only 26,000 coins right there. Daily Blind, which he's discard price. And then Berenstain, who could be a good investment for us at some point in the year if she ends up linking to another Wolfsburg card or possibly Dutch players, because that card doesn't look too bad, but yeah, it's just nothing crazy. It's nothing you would want to build your squad around, but it could supplement other good cards if we see them later down the line in SBCs or objectives. And I was really looking at this Diogo Dalot. I want to trade with him, but if you take a look at last year's Trailblazers, we also had a mini release come out for these cards as well, like Dante, and I think Gaia was one of them as well. If you take a look at Dante, he came out on that Sunday, immediately dropped down on Monday. Now, there was a small rise for him going into Tuesday, Wednesday as well, but then after that, just continued to pretty much drop. Gaia was a very similar trend for him as well, where he didn't really have too many opportunities to buy. Now, he did hit a low point right there on Wednesday, Thursday. I think that low point's going to be the same this year, because that's when division rival rewards come out. So that's going to happen again, and I do think that there's going to be a rebound into the weekend for some of these cards. So if you're looking to pick up a Diogo Dalot, wait until Wednesday night or Thursday morning when those division rival reward hype happens or the actual packs happen themselves. That's going to be when to pick up these mini release cards. Do not buy them on Sunday, Monday, of course, Tuesday, even Wednesday morning. Avoid these cards until we get later in the week. Then these cards could have a rebound into the weekend. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys in the next one.